Hello everyone, I'm Simon here bringing you more Magic the Gathering spoilers. Here we are focusing on the upcoming Oath of the Gatewatch. Let's look at a new Eldrazi who's, well, interesting to say the least. What if I were to tell you that there existed a mythic 6/6 flying Eldrazi with the Void for only 2 colorless and double black mana? Would you believe me? Of course not, that would be OP and unheard of. So what's the catch? There's gotta be one, right? Well, yes, concerned player, there is, and the catch is truly devastating. The card in question is Inverter of Truth. Like I said, it's a 6/6 Eldrazi with flying and a void for the low price of only 4 mana, and exiling your entire deck. Yeah, you heard correctly. When Inverter of Truth enters the battlefield, exile all cards from your library face down, then shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. Let's lay that out one more time. You play this creature, you take your library and throw it into exile with all cards face down, so you lose them and you can't even look at them. You then take whatever cards are in your graveyard and shuffle them, making this pile your new library. So, is a 6/6 flyer worth this effect at the cost of 4 mana? Well, let's look at it like this. If you get this thing in your opening hand and you don't have any ramp, you play it on turn 4 naturally. By turn 4, how many cards will a deck normally have in the graveyard? 2, maybe 3, possibly less? Let's be generous and say 3 cards. That means you have 3 draws to win the game with your existing hand and with the cards in your graveyard, or you just lose. Don't get me wrong, a 6/6 flyer for 4 is strong, that's why it has such a big downside. I just feel this is too much of a negative to play in Standard Constructed. A good rule of thumb, if a card can literally lose you the game by its effects, it won't see real play. Although it doesn't out and out say you lose the game, it's implied that you'll set yourself on a limited clock when you play Inverter of Truth. But, that's just Standard. In other formats, there may exist a place for this thing. There are plenty of decks which incorporate sacking, self-milling, graveyard shenanigans, etc. So possibly Inverter of Truth can find a home in one of those decks, but even so, they're typically designed with having a large graveyard in mind, so who really knows? I want to like this card, I really do. I just can't trust anything which can potentially lose me the game. But maybe I'm mistaken, that's why I made this video actually. I want to find out what you guys think of this card. Do you like Inverter of Truth? How would you effectively use it in the deck? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that does it for this video. If you enjoyed it, consider giving it a like and subbing to the channel. It goes a long way in supporting future content. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.